Hello, my good people. I greet all of you this evening. Good evening to you, and good afternoon. Depend the time where you day. I greet all of the people who don't subscribe to my channel. Now, whenever stay subscribed, please. If today now your first time, try your best. May you hit the subscription link and also share the video to all your friends because the information na key. And maybe this video no go dey important to you by your friend where you share give now it go help. Today we want to talk about people where they get document in Italy, especially when we get 5 years document, subsidiary and asilo political document. We go talk about and Italy prime minister, which is Mario Draghi the Dragon. He say as they go give Muta to Muta amount of 600 euro to 1,500 euro to people who will say they no obey this particular law, but we go explain the law to the ending of the video. So today this is about asilo political and subsidiary protection. Now before we go in, may we first clear this thing for a new migrant who una want seek asylum, so that this particular mistake una no go enter inside. You understand? Because most of the people, they don't do this thing and they don't revoke their document for their hand. That's why every day this platform we educate people about Italy document issue. First of all, if you are new, you don't confirm for Italy. Now you want seek for asylum for questura. Now you won't go apply for your richiesta di asilo, which is the asylum seeking, the C3 paper, the 6 months sojourn. Now you won't go apply. First of all, if you reach questura, in case they ask you, because I know that they ask you, say whether you get any ID card or any passport where na your country of origin, where you come from, na their passport or na the ID card, if you get something like that, please, in case if you know say as you dey come, whether na desert you pass come and you carry your passport take cross come Europe, the moment when you go request for that C3, if they ask you whether you get the passport, the best thing you need to release the passport or ID card to them, because they go write hand down. After you don't go commission, if in case they give you asilo political or subsidiary protection, meaning say that passport, if na your country passport, it no go get use for you again. But in case if they can't give you casi speciale or protezione speciale, then questura go give you back that your passport when you release, give them. Because without your 2 years paper, you need to apply for your country passport. But maybe you hide the passport. Person tell you say hide the passport, no give them. Now you know true, you not give them. After your commission, they can't give you asilo or subsidiary. The asilo political. Now must say you need to use documento di viaggio, which is the normal passport where they call EU passport for traveling document, documento di viaggio. For when I get the asilo. But the subsidiary protection, sometimes in some questura and some region, they go tell you say go carry your country passport, and some they go tell you say do titolo di viaggio. Listen the document. One na documento di viaggio and one na titolo di viaggio. Documento di viaggio na for asilo and titolo di viaggio na for subsidiary protections. In case you hide your passport and you get subsidiary, nine questura constantly give you titolo di viaggio. At that time, you get 2 passports at the same time, which is not right. You're not supposed to do one so. Apart from say maybe you don't get Italian cittadinanza, where you don't hold Italian passport. Now then there are some procedure where they call dual citizen. That time, you fit still request another country passport. But now as a subsidiary protection holder or asilo political protection holder, the only passport where you go fit use now one. Either the titolo di viaggio where questura give you, or questura tell you say, use your country passport. But now when questura not tell you say, use your country passport, you don't have the right to apply your country passport. So the day of your fingerprint, after your plastic come out Request from the questura. Say you need the titolo di viaggio if na subsidiary protection you get. Request for the questura. Say you need your titolo di viaggio. Because if you not ask them or you not request, they not go give you the passport automatic. Some region, like example, Trento, that place, most of the time they say if your plastic they come, your passport join for Trento. But most of the regions where they Italy here, unless now you go the questura, go request for the titolo di viaggio. If you not request, they don't go give you. Why you need that? If your paper expire, you need the passport to renew. Now, let's go to the main point where they make some people, they lose their subsidiary protection. For example, you come, you not even get your country passport at all. Now they give you paper. After giving you the paper, questura can still add titolo di viaggio join. And with that titolo di viaggio, when means say you not fit go your country of origin. You not fit go direct to your country. So most of our people, they get one mind say, ma go do Ghana passport for Swiss. Ma go do Nigeria passport for Swiss. Or ma travel go Africa in some way, enter my country, go do my passport. My people, now there the problem. Now there the calamity don't start. And that one a natural calamity because now you by yourself. Now you cause them by your own self. Because you cannot use two passports. The moment when you get these two passports, any mistake where you go do, where any carabinieri or polizia go control you, we go find out say you get maybe asilo politico. How come you can't get your country passport join? That place na danger. On the day of your renewal, if they tell you say submit your passport and you know say you don't hide yourself, go do your country passport. Listen here attentively. Not try submit that your country passport to them. In case if you know say you hide, now you apply that your country passport. No be questura tell you say apply. They don't give you titolo di viaggio or documento di viaggio. By you by yourself, you go apply your country own. The moment when you submit your country passport, give them. That day, that your document start they do in barrier because the document they come out again. Because one person, you not have the right to use that documento di viaggio and your country passport or titolo di viaggio and your country passport. It's not done. Forbidden. Prohibited. Anyhow you go take her. So man, take this thing. And also most of una, before, una never meet blacks in Europe. These things, una never get the idea. Some of una friends on the street will be telling you, say, do no level. Me, self, I don't do no level. The level go come the day of the renewal. The level go come. Maybe the day when you won't go request like Carta Sojourno, which is when they call it 00, when now they don't move on to 10 years. Or the day when you won't apply for Cittadini of Italy. Now that day, that 3.5 years when they say they want a review, they go contact your embassy, make they control you, your name, your codice fiscal, whether you don't ever apply your passport since you come the country. One mind they tell you say how they Italy not get power to your country embassy. Who go deceive you like that? Tell the person say may go back to school. They have right to control you from your embassy. Even they still get the rights. Even if you misbehave, they will control you direct from the country where you come from. So we need to be very, very careful. You never see who commit crime for Africa. Where FBI for America send say may they arrest and come. If that one they happen, may you know say your country embassy where they Italy here. Italy government have the power to contact them that they need so information about this so person. So not let your mind deceive you. Say I won't do. They no go no because now my country are doing or now Swiss are doing. Any information about you now make now passport they thumbprint they do fingerprint so that all your details go there. if they define you. So my people, this part, Mona take am very, very serious. Mona no use a joke. Una whenever go commission or una whenever get paper, Mona make sure so una no go repeat all these things. Because especially on this subsidiary protections, that paper, as every day I keep on saying, now paper wey be like say story where you tell commissioner not accept the story, and at the same time that same commissioner no wan give you negative. So they give you that paper as a temporary. Hold the paper first, we dey look you. Any day, anytime, if they find out say you be subsidiary holder, especially if you still commit crime join. For example, maybe you go, you talk one story, they favor you, they give you paper. You go do one bad thing, prison matter, one big crime, they feel remove the paper, easy, revoke them for your hand. It's a fact. That's why mostly when I get subsidiary protection, if he expire, most of the time they call you for another commission. Maybe the story where you tell them, commissioner don't find out say some of the things no be true. Commissioner don't find out say the things where you talk, they don't know say now lie it be. Commissioner fit decide today say this also thing where you talk now we don't see no be true. The paper we don't come out and you don't have anything to say. Listen the word, I say subsidiary protection. I not say asilo, subsidiary protection. You can contact any lawyer. He go explain the paper to you well. May you know the paper. They no one deny you and they no one give you the asilo. If they back of the asilo, they waka they come. So the commissioners, most of una where go commission come. All those una verbale del commissione, that your story where you write for the day of commission. As the print give you, that paper not become people owner, especially when I whenever go commission. The day where you go commission, that paper where the story where you talk, after you finish commission, the lawyer go do printing for you. That printing now your own personal property. Keep and not throw away that paper. And after you don't get paper, especially when I get asilo political and subsidiary, they get one paper where they call the decisione di commissione. That paper too is still get used for you. In case you want marry for abroad, or Europe here, or Italy here. If you don't get that decision paper, where show say yes, commissioner don't give you paper. If you apply for nulla osta, they don't go give you. You go say, but I get my plastic for hand. I get my passport. They don't care to know that. They won't see that decisione di commissione. Now that one they go take confirm. Your C3 paper, no throw away, even though you don't get document. There are some of things where be like say if you get paper finish, it don't mean say throw away. For example, now we get subsidiary. Because in case the subsidiary expire, you put them for renew. They can't call you, say, come. May they still interview you. You need to go back to that story where they give you, may you look the things where you tell them. Because maybe 5 years ago, now you go commission. Some of the words or story where you talk, you don't forget. Or you will not care to know, say that they forget something. All they know, say, you say now your own story. So why you go forget what happened to you? Struggle where you pass through, why you go forget that? I know they speak waiting there outside, they speak waiting commissioner, they think. Because we they try to portray, say now true, this thing happened. So waiting don't happen to you will be real story. Why you say you forget? So all those stories, you need to keep it. Even though in Italy they take writer. In case by mistake they call you for another commission, you can take the paper to your lawyer. Your lawyer go they read, they explain, say here you talk this, here you talk that. He asks you this, you reply that. So that it not go there difficult for you in case if you fall in victim. Because the subsidiary, most people they call them for another commission. Most people. So you need to be very, very vigilant here. May not come be like, had I know. Some they go tell you, say, yes, I get Titolo di Viaggio, but I don't still do my country passport. I don't go my country many times. My paper, they never collect them. As I said before, no be today, no be the day where you do, but the day where control go pick you, the day where you go put for renew, the day where you want apply character sojourner, where they want investigate you. Now you go know say you don't get paper before, but now you won't content to person where not get paper, and you can feel how the pain it go be. That's why always we keep on reminding you guys on some things what we need to do. Da verbale del commissione e decisione del commissione. These two paper, even if you won't come out for camp or you don't come out, you not get that paper where they talk about, try call them. Call your operator, say this paper. Verbale commissione e decisione del commissione. That paper you need now, and they will send the papers for you. Now moving into the last news, but not the least. Share the video, like, and also subscribe. Now it's about people where we never take Koro vaccine. October 15th, new law go start the work for Italy here. It says soon workers must have green pass to access their workplace. If you do not have a green pass, you cannot be fired. But in case you inform your employer that you do not have a green pass, you will force to stay home and will not get paid for the days of absence. In case you do not inform your employer and are found without the green pass at the workplace, you may be fined for an amount between 600 to 1,500 euro. So now, they use psychological way, they tell you say, the Koro vaccine and the green pass na force for you. If you know say you dey work, in case you not tell your boss from on the 15th of October, control come work in place. They come find out say you not get green pass and you dey work. They go give you muta from 600 euro up to maximum of 1,500. For you not to put yourself in danger, or to skip, or to escape this risk, better call your doctor and book your appointment and take your vaccine. Or die be die. So may everybody go take your own, my people. Now so it just be. Now Italy they say from on the 15th of October, now by force for everybody who they work to take them. Thank you very much for sharing, liking, and subscribing. Till next time, adios.